Hey guys, I'm back again. So I was just checking the app, how it was going. So what we need to do now is, well, I will not worry about this button. They should toggle the form, display it and hide it. But I think you can do that. So let's go to remove post since we still need to wire that up. Let me just minimize OBS there and let's go to the code. Let me see. Okay, so what we need to do here. We already have the update, the create, the show that creates that renders the create book, the get single post and get all posts. So yeah, we have everything else ready, and let's just start with this one. Models again, post. So what we need to do here, we need to say find one inside our models or post model where ID is the request.params.id. Okay, then we say post. We're going to receive a post from that promise, and we're going to just do the same. We're going to define a path for that cover. Okay, and we're going to say remove it. File system on link sync the path we just created to that specific file, and we're just going to delete it. Why we need to delete it? Well, because if we delete first the post, it's just going to delete all the data from the database, but it's not going to delete the image. Okay, so we first need to find the current post that we want to delete. Using the where clause, we're going to say where the ID is what I'm sending or what I'm receiving from the parameters, okay, or the params, and then we're going to receive the post, create the path of the cover name using our directory, and the cover name value that we receive inside this post. Then we're just going to remove that. And after that, models that post that destroy. Now we are free to just remove the data from the database. We're going to do the same where ID request that params, not like that, that params that ID. Then we're not going to receive anything here, but I think we are going to receive something. I can't remember what, but it's nothing that we will need, I guess. I can remember. Oh, we can just say data and console log data. Well, let's inspect. Let's see what the hell that is going to bring. And we're going to say response that redirect with a 200 to the main route of the application. And we're going to say catch in case we have an error. We're going to catch that error and do something with it. In this case, we're going to say response to the status. We're going to say send 500, and we're going to render again. We just grab all this. Okay, and we need some backticks here. okay, the post with the ID. So in case something happened, but I guess this is not the best way to do it, and I think you can figure out why. Oh, because I'm missing this. Okay, but well, at this point, you can just check it. Since I don't have all the time to do the fixes that I might need to do, well, or better yet, okay, let me just finish this one and tell you my. Okay, so all this is decided in. Let me just check. Yep, all that is inside the den. Sorry about that. Let me just crop this one, and this is the den, and just get that up, paste that up there, and yeah, then and the catch for that error, and then use a catch here also and say error. This catch is for the search in the DB using the model, and we can just say response status 500 and again show the post. Okay, but I just realized that this could give us some problems. This should work. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, this should work, but um, there's something here. I'm deleting first the image and then looking for the post to destroy. Okay, the problem here is that we might need to save the name into a variable or a constant inside this function, check if we can destroy that post, and then using the store variable do the onLink sync to delete the image. Because what is going to happen now is that we're going to remove the image first and then assume that we will be able to remove the rest, you know? So we can just say, well, this is going to be a success, right? So we can just maybe come back here and say, instead of redirecting right away, just add in this and then redirect. Would this work? I'm not sure. We will need to test that. But yeah, so models that post that find one, we're going to search for the ID that we need. Then we're going to receive a post. That post is going to give us, maybe we can just say this, let underscore post equals to post data values that cover name. Let's grab that one and let's change this to the post and like this. Okay, so at this point we should be able to grab this variable that is coming inside this post object. Okay, and I don't know if you can hear those noises, the neighbor that likes to move shit around. So models that post destroy where, okay, the ID, and then okay, so this is the post we're going to grab that I hope. Okay, I just got confused. Okay, I know what I need, but models post destroy, then console log data. Okay, okay. Yeah. So underscore post. I'm looking for the wrong stuff. It's going to be the post data values cover name that is coming from the post. Okay, and maybe, sorry about that. I need to change that. Forgot. Okay, so maybe this could work. Let's see. I know the other way works. So yeah, let me just. It's this one, right? Okay, so we want to see the covers. Okay, these are the covers I have. And let me just check with the app. What do I have here? Let's go to home. Okay, I do have 5 and one didn't delete. For some reason, that should be this one. Oh yeah, because, well, I'm not sure. We should have those 5, right? You might not be understanding what the hell is going on, but let me just try to figure this out. Because I don't want to assume that I can delete the post. What the hell is that? That I can destroy the post, okay? And before deleting the post, deleting the image, and then assume that I can delete the post. And if I cannot, I will do a redirect or a re-render of the post page, and that will be missing the image, you know? So that is the thing that we are facing now that I didn't realize when I was doing that. So let's just do this one. Okay, let me just, oh, okay, let's just leave it like that. And remove post. Fade to lookup view, post 5 into views directory. Do I receive something here? Okay, 1. Okay, it's saying post 5 on. I assume this didn't delete. Okay. I assume is the post log data. Okay, this data, if I do something like this, okay, then let me just go back there. Let's go there. That is removed, but let's just take a look around again to see what's going on. And you can see this is what I was waiting. So we get a 1 because we made changes, so we get a 1 as true. So that is not really helpful, but what is happening now is that this part is not triggering. It's saying covers. Okay, so maybe that's why. It says to look up view into views directory. Oh, because that doesn't exist anymore. We're getting an error here, maybe. So we know at this point we are removing that. We're removing the data from the database, okay? Then let's just comment this out. So I'm kind of doing this blind. So we know we have this, okay? We know we're receiving this data because we just saw that. So let's try to do something. Let's get the covers path out, crop that and paste it here. And let's say, show me what the covers path looks like. Okay. So we're finding one. We're going to delete that, and then data is what we're going to receive. But you can see that we don't need that because it's not really useful. So let's see what we have there. We can just upload more posts, and this is not deleting. Okay. So let's just take a look at, let's just do something. I'm just going to remove those ones because at any case, the posts that have the information don't exist. So come on, come on. What the hell is going on now? Okay. Just kind of hangs there for some reason. Okay, so we have this tree. So let's just remove the other ones manually right now. So I'm just going to remove this one and this one. And let's actually um, try. Well, let's register. I think that's it. No register, no. Sorry, login. Submit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe. Okay. And I can create a new one. So let's say whatever we need or whatever we want. Okay, that opens my other screen. That's cool. Let's just pick maybe this one and create. It's going to refresh. Okay, so we can add another one. This is just for testing. We need another image. So let me just take a look at what we have here. I saw one before that this one too. 8, and you can see the why I closed that one. Okay, let me just look and open that folder again. Not Sequelize. Okay, I don't know why I freaking closed that. Covers, and you can see I uploaded a few ones. Let's go to home, and you can see we have other ones that we can use to test. Okay, so I don't know why I had also OBS there. So move that back and move this in. So let's actually test this one. We should receive the covers path that we are trying to get here. If we receive that one, then we can move on. Okay, wait, what the hell am I doing? So let's go to this one. You can see that I can delete any post. If I look up, let's look up view that post 9 in views directory. It's trying to look that for that as if it was a directory. Why? But it didn't display that. In views directory. We can just try to say constant, and maybe that could help. Okay, you can see that it's there. Let me just remove that so I can keep track of what is going on. And let's go back here. So this is going to take a bit, it seems. I just want to make this work correctly. Yes, it's doing something weird there. Fail to look up view post 10. Okay, let me try to figure this out. We are removing. And what if I say console.log post? Do I get something there? Okay, fucking noise. Because something what could be happening that is trying to just use that as the is one of these. Okay, let's say something console.log. This is inner destroy. And let me just grab this one. Inner destroy. And this one is the find one. Okay, let's do it like that. Whatever. Okay. Okay, let's grab this one and remove this one. And let's say inner destroy. Okay, is the destroy what is triggering that? Inner destroy. Could try to set that into an await. But you know what? Did I receive the console log underscore post there? Nope. Could be that it's not waiting for that. Yeah, could be. That could be the problem. Yeah. Okay, so what we can do. Okay, let's just do something. Let me just show you something. And I know this might not make too much sense to you, but let me just move this out. Yeah, maybe it's not waiting for that. Where the hell did I have this? Okay, here I had only the redirect. So I had the post. Let me just change this back to post. We can see something. Okay, that is not. I mean, freaking noise. Sorry, I'm kind of. Okay, so let's create a few ones. Again, just to test. Choose file. Let's to open here. Let's add this one. Create another one. Changing that to the to await. I'm thinking that that should fix the problem because seems it's not triggering or it's not waiting. Just find another freaking image that I can use. Maybe that one. Why not? 8. Okay, so let's go home. Okay, we can we have a few more. So let's just say remove post, redirecting to blob, and you can see we don't have that one. And you can see it deleted that one. So this is something, or this is how we had it the first time. Okay. Just okay, yeah, it's not that much. Let me just remove this one so we can fix, or we can just move one line down, and you can see all the function. Okay, this is the function in case you for fuck's sake, in case you made some changes to that. Okay, we just try to. Okay, there we go. So this is the function. This is the same thing we had before. So this is the model find one. Then we're going to receive the post, save that covers path, and use that to unlink. Okay. Then destroy. But at this point, we're doing what I didn't want to do. That is the delete first the post and then try to delete the I mean delete first the image and then try to delete the post. Okay, I want to first delete the post, try to delete the post. If that works, then I will continue in order to delete the image. Okay, so this is what is wrong. So all this, and I'm thinking that changing that into async await should fix that, because we should be able to wait for the response of the model's post destroy and then change that, because at this point for some reason here it doesn't trigger. So I have one option, well, I have two options. One, leave it like this for you to understand how to make it happen and what is going on here, why I don't want to use this specific way of doing it. Okay, and what could help, but I might not change it because I don't have too much time to do all the changes. But async away should fix this one. So let's fuck it. Let me check my phone pretty quick. Okay. At this point, I don't care about the freaking time that the length of the video. 28 minutes. Okay. At this point, what I want to do is just to show you that this is working. All this is working the way it should work, but it's not the correct way to do it. Okay, because that is going to delete the image and delete the post. Which ones I have? Oh, let's delete that later. Yeah, yeah, I remember which one I deleted. Okay, so okay, I didn't want to do this, but let's try to do it. So we will need first to say async here, and let's say console.log something. Okay, I didn't want to touch. Okay, I didn't want to touch a async await here in this specific. Okay, what the fuck you want now? So it can be reached. Inspected. Okay. Okay, sorry. It's not like that. That's the Okay, it's like this. Okay, sorry about that. Man, I haven't touched Node.js in a long time. Been working with PHP only, so sorry about that. It messes my head sometimes. So let's grab this one and let's say remove post. It's going to load, or it's going to keep this infinite loading because we're not sending anything, but you can see we received something here, the word something, so that is working. So what we need to do now is just to say models and let underscore p. I'm just going to add letters, random letters here because models that post that find one, and we can say where. Okay, and we can say we should be able to say await this and console.log underscore p. Okay, okay, didn't make that sound. Hopefully that is just Windows um, keeping the stuff right there. Okay, we can do something like okay. Well, it was the fucking oh sorry, how am I cursing? Was the freaking Node.js that sometimes doesn't load correctly for some reason. Okay, so you can see we get the post using async await. Okay. Okay, at this point I don't need this one. Let me just move this to my other screen. Okay, and I do have this one, and let me just move what I need to move there. Well, not this because I need that in the main screen. Okay, so you can see the data values and all that. Okay, so that's the post. We're receiving this post. So what we can do now, if we receive the post, we want to maybe store it. Let's say a constant store or s equals the underscore p that data values that cover name. Okay, so let's say console.log again s, or let's say cover name like cn, and let's come back here and say cn. Okay, I hope the freaking sound of these notifications doesn't. Okay, I don't want to go to settings, so doesn't, or doesn't bother you. So okay, this is no, I don't want to go delete. Sorry. Here, this and remove post, and you can see we have the cover name there. Okay, so that is what we need, and let's try to make this freaking thing work. Say models find one. Okay, we already have the covers, so we can just say a cover path is equals to the let's add it also into a constant that is not going to change. So covers path is going to be equal to cn because that is only the cover name that we're receiving there. We can even say covers path there and test it again. Let's just do this. Okay, and that should reload all this. Okay, post, and you can see we get covers and the stuff there. Okay, so we need to now check if we can destroy the post. So let's say let d equals the same as we have there, models, and this await, and this should return 1 if d equals 1. Then let's say console.log post was deleted, else console.log post wasn't deleted. Okay, something like that, just to see. It should return us post was deleted. So let's just go back here. It's still loading. Let's load that back again. Freaking console. Okay, let's hit enter here. Okay, that returns. And let's just create a new one so we can start deleting stuff. Blah blah blah. Choose file. Let's say that we want. Okay. One. Mm, okay, give me a second. I had some images here. Scrap this one. And let's add one more. I really need to clean all my freaking crap. Okay, that one. Create. Okay, so okay, we have some other images there. Okay, you know I like to use these anime pics. So if you're not really into that, well, sorry about that. So let's start deleting. Okay, and what we have here. Okay, what changes I made? Okay, we should receive the post was deleted here. So let's say remove post. Okay, you can see post was deleted. Okay, why we're still loading? Because we didn't send a response. So we will need to manually go to the main page, and you can see we don't have that post information, but we still have the image. Okay, so just let's, for fuck's sake, delete these ones. Okay, no, I didn't want to delete the other one, right? I wanted to delete this one, this yellow one, and this one. We should have those 5 images there. Yeah, let's refresh to see we didn't fuck that up. Okay, so we are back in business. Now, what we need to do is just try to check here. At this point, we know we were able to delete the image. So let's try to get this constant, okay, not this one, and let's try to do the delete here, and we want to say error deleting cn. The constants should be able to keep the scope. So we want to delete the cover spot. Okay, let's save that. And let's try that actually and see if that works. If I'm correct. Okay, let's refresh. Let's get Lumin here. And let's remove post. Okay, we can see something here, and let's check this one, and you can see we deleted that one. But why we are still here? Because we need to just hit enter and to reload. Okay, so we have, okay, seems we are cool with that. So let me just go back here. Okay, so why we are still in that loading loop? Because we don't have the redirect. We should be able to redirect below here, and in case we get an error here, we shouldn't be able to touch the image at this point. Okay, if d is not equals to 1, then we're just going to render that stuff, and that should be it. Let's save that one. Okay, and see if we are again doing stuff the way it should. Okay, so let's delete Elena. What's her name, right? I can't remember. So let's just say let's pray for this to work. Remove post. Redirecting. Okay, we got the three images here, and let's say okay, that thing is working. Okay, I hope that went into the video, and we are 40 minutes. Okay, I know the first 28 minutes might not make any freaking sense. Let's just delete all this crap. Okay, but I didn't want I didn't want to use async await, because you can see that the code changed quite a bit. Okay, and it's different from what we have here. I wanted to keep promises. Okay, so you can kind of see or touch async await in a more in-depth way in another video. Okay, building another stuff, but you can see that async await is really the deal here. The it was what we needed. Okay, so we needed to make sure that we were waiting for all the stuff to finish and then continue, okay, step by step in order to achieve what we wanted. So first we're waiting for the find one, okay, and you can see the difference maybe inside this update post, okay, that we're using a then, and inside that then we're adding everything, okay, but at this point in the delete, the inner then wasn't triggering what we wanted and was getting an error. Maybe something, well, I'm not sure, because it was telling us that it wasn't able to grab the post. Okay, because it was doing the catch. Yeah, you're right about that. It was doing the catch. So for some reason, well, something was happening there. I just thought that maybe if we were able to wait for everything to finish, then we would be able to just move along with the data, get the information, pass the covers path, and then delete the image. Okay. So yeah, let's just recap. Okay, this should be it was going to be only a 15 minutes video, but well, fuck that. So that is why we use async await instead of promises. You might be asking, why the hell then you use promises here? Because I wanted to make sure that people that didn't know how to work with promises understood how to work with them, and then why we needed to change to async await in future videos. Okay, that is what I was planning to do. Always my plan with this channel is to build knowledge step by step, so you can just get that part of the knowledge and use it somewhere else. Okay, that is my idea. So if you are able to build your knowledge one block at a time, then you will be able to understand better instead of just putting all this crap in the screen, okay, and hoping you can pick up something. Okay, I didn't want to use async await here because even though it's the best option, okay, I wanted to make sure that you understood how all these promises work with this, because we are not using again, we still didn't use the new promise, okay, and added the reject and resolve, okay, so we didn't do any of that, and I was planning to build, okay, freaking noise, build the knowledge step by step, so you don't get stuck in this kind of tutorial hell that people are mostly trapped in. Because if you throw shit at the screen, okay, sorry about my bad words, sorry about my French, and then you most of the times you will not understand what the hell is going on. So I try to explain everything step by step. Sometimes I do copy stuff, yeah, because I assume with some critical thinking you might be able to understand what is going on. At any case, you can always comment and tell me if you have a doubt or whatever, so I can help you. So yeah, again, one more recap so you can understand. So instead of doing at the end, we're just going to change this function to an async function. This allows us to use the keyword await in order to wait for these promises. Okay, we are waiting for this. We are not continuing with the code unless, okay, we have all this stuff done. We will receive that and store it inside this underscore p. Then, okay, what we're receiving here is the post information. Then we're going to store that post information, the cover name, at this case, inside this cn constant. We're just using constant here because we wanted to don't have any problem with the scope, and although this should work fine with let, so we use another constant to create the cover path. We are considering that there, and we are going to await. We're going to see, okay, are we able to destroy that post? If we are able to destroy that post, it's going to return a 1, okay? The data I said that it wasn't going to be useful was indeed useful with async await, okay? So we always need to have some checking here, and I do have a handler, this promise handler, that it works extremely good with async await, okay? So we will be using this one, the promise handler, more with async await because it allows us to have I forgot the name of this, a value that is a, or we receive the promise that in this case is the D, or we receive an error. Okay, so if D or if error, so we can do checkings like that. Okay, and make it work. Right now, we're just going to assume, or we're just going to check if we get the one that it means true, that we changed the row, that we made a change into the database, and then we're just going to delete whatever we want there. But with this, we're forcing the code to wait for everything else to happen so we can get all the information we need and then make the real checking that we needed, that is that if we are able or not to delete the post. If we are able, we're just going to do something. If we are not, we're just going to respond with something else. Okay, so this should work. And let's finish this video here because it's been almost an hour, 49 minutes, and we're going to continue in the next one.